Okay, so let's start with our second lecture of differentiation. So the first question was y is equal to cos 2x minus 2 sine x. Correct? So this we already said that dy by dx of cos x is how much? It is minus sine x. Remember, I told you to remember the formula. So how we are going to do this thing? So instead of dy by dx, you can also write y dash. Okay, this can be then written as, so cos 2x will become your minus sine 2x. Agree? Now, like the previous questions we have solved, even the 2x you need to consider. Okay, so what will be the dy by dx of 2x? It will be only 2. Then minus 2. Now, what is the dy by dx or the differentiation of sin x? Dy by dx of sin x is cos x. Correct? So this becomes cos x. So what is the final answer over here? You have got 2 minus minus of 2 sin 2x minus 2 cos x. Okay? Is it clear? Now, one more formula over here, what you have to remember is sin 2x can be written as 2 sin x cos x. Okay? Sorry. So, what will be the answer over here then? If you write 2 sin x cos x minus 2 cos x, this becomes minus 2 cos x bracket sin x plus 1. So this is your answer. Okay. So just let me know if it is clear, or should I solve it again? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So let's go to the next question. So what is the next question over here? Okay. So the next question is y is equal to cos x minus 1 by 3 cos cube x. So this type of questions we have done, right? One question we have done. So differentiation of cos x is what? It is minus sin x, right? Then minus 1 by 3. So here you have got the cube. So it will be 3 cos square x. Then dy by dx of cos x will give you minus sin x. Okay? So this becomes your minus sin x. Minus, cancel, cancel. Again here it is minus. See, you can see here minus is there and here minus is there, right? So this will become plus. Now you have got cos square x and sin x. Correct? Now what you can do is, you can take sin x common and you can write cos square x. No, sorry. So you can write as sin x cos square x minus this one, minus 1. Okay. Now one more thing. Here another formula. So sin square x plus cos square x is equal to 1. So if I take cos square minus 1, right? So what it will become? Like you can write sin square x is equal to 1 minus cos square x. So if I take minus common, this becomes 1 minus cos square x. Agree? So this become 1 minus sin x. This will become sin square x. And hence my answer is minus sin cube x. Okay, just go through once and just let me know if it is clear. I'll just explain once again. Oh. Huh. So what I've done over here, see, so cos x has become minus sin x, that is clear. Minus 1 by 3 cos cube x was there. So minus 1 by 3. So as I mentioned before also, if anything like this is there, so what will be the dy by dx? It will be 3x square, right? Taking the same concept, it becomes 3 cos square x. Then you have to take the differentiation of cos x, which is minus sin x. Now this becomes minus sin x. These two signs become positive. 3 gets cancelled. It becomes cos square x sin x. Now take the sin x common. So what you get? Cos square x minus 1. Okay. Then you would have taken minus common. I have taken minus common. So 1 minus cos square x. So from this formula, I know that 1 minus cos square x is sin square x. So totally it becomes minus sin cube x. So is it clear? Shall we move to next? Yes? Okay. So next question was, y is equal to sin x by 1 plus cos x. Okay. Now, here one formula is again there. I guess I didn't mention that formula. So what you have to do is, listen carefully, okay? So y dash is equal to, so in this case, it's like the derivative of this into this. Okay. So sin x derivative into the denominator minus numerator derivative of denominator divided by 1 plus cos x the whole square. Okay. So what I've done over here, differentiation of sin x into denominator minus numerator into differentiation of denominator divided by denominator square. So what will this become? So we know derivation of sin x is cos x, okay, into 1 plus cos x, then minus sin x. So we know 1, the differentiation of 1 is 0 and of cos x is minus sin x divided by 1 plus cos x whole square. Okay, so the meeting is getting over automatically. We do have 8 minutes. Let's complete this question and then again we'll come back. Okay. Yes. So now what you have to do? Just multiply. So this will become cos x plus cos square x plus minus minus will become plus sin square x. So from the previous question, we know that cos square x and sin square x is equal to 1, correct? 1 plus cos whole square. So the top also becomes cos x plus 1 by 1 plus cos x whole square. So this numerator and denominator 1 we have got the common. So what will happen? We can cancel 1. So then it becomes 1 plus cos x. Okay. Is it clear? So the answer is 1 by 1 plus cos x. Clear to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So just we'll do one thing because the meeting time is getting over. We'll just come back again, okay? So join me again. Okay, so the next question is y is equal to sine square root x. Okay, so what will be its differentiation? So first, whatever y is equal to x square, so that will be 2x, right? In the same way, this will become 2 sine root x. Okay, then this is one part. Then the differentiation of sine root x. So we know that differentiation of sine is cos. So here we get cos root x. Again, now we are going to talk about the differentiation of root x. So if suppose y is equal to x, this will be written as x 1 by 2, right? So this becomes 1 by 2 x 1 by 2 minus 1. This is nothing but 1 by 2 x minus raised to minus 1 by 2. This becomes 1 by 2 root x. So here we will write it is 1 by 2 root x. So this is your actually answer. So here the 2 gets cancelled and now you have sine root x, cos root x and 1 by root x. Okay. Now remember the formula I said of sine 2x, which is sine x and cos x in the previous question. Okay. So if suppose I have root over here, this is a sine root x and cos root x. So this can be written as sine 2 root x by root x. Okay. Sorry, यहाँ पे 2 है. So we'll have 2 here and 2 here. Okay. So this becomes the answer. Now, is it clear or should I repeat it again? Yes, Ramya, is it clear? Harshita, Bhavika? If it is clear, then I'll go ahead. Otherwise, I can explain again because this was the lengthy one. Do you want me to explain again?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See, the question was y is equal to sine square root x, right? Okay. So this we know that y is equal to sine square x similar. So we write as sine x and then sine differentiation is cos x, correct? So we get this answer. Now, if suppose I'm doing this, so here also I'll have 2 sine root x, then differentiation of sine x, that is cos root x, then the differentiation of root x, which is 1 by 2 root x. Now, how we are getting this? In the first lecture I told you, if it is like this, so y dash will be 1 by 2 x, 1 by 2 minus 1. This will become 1 by 2 x minus 1 by 2. This is nothing but 1 by 2 in the denominator root x. Okay. So each part we need to differentiate with respect to x. Now, this entire thing can be written as sine 2 root x by 2 root x. So this will be your answer. Now, why sine 2 root x will be there? Because if you remember the formula, sine 2x is 2 sine x cos x. Okay. So this is your formula. Now it's clear? Now, then let's move on to the next question. Okay. Clear, guys? Clear? You need to respond to me. Okay. Okay. So now next question is, y is equal to tan x by 2 minus cot x by 2, right? Okay. So what is the differentiation of tan x? So the differentiation of tan x is 6 square x. Remember? Right? This can be also written as 1 by cos square x. Similarly, of cot, it is cosec square x, or it can be written as 1 by minus sin x square. Now, same thing we need to keep over here also. So, tan x by 2, it will become 1 by cos square x by 2, correct? Then, we need to differentiate x by 2 also. What will be the differentiation of x by 2? It will be 1 by 2, because see, x by 2 is nothing but 1 by 2 x. This is constant and differentiation is with respect to x. So this becomes 1. So 1 by 2 into 1 is 1 by 2. Then minus cot x by 2 is, so we know cot x differentiation is minus 1 by sin square x or minus cosec square x. Okay. So then this becomes minus becomes plus. It will become 1 by sin square x by 2 into 1 by 2. Correct? Then let's take 1 by 2 common. I have taken 1 by 2 common. Now 1 by cos square x by 2 plus 1 by sin square x by 2. Now take the LCM. So what will I get? Sin square x by 2 plus cos square x by 2 divided by cos square x by 2 sin square x by 2. So we also know that what is sin square x plus cos square x. So what is it? Anyone? That becomes 1. Remember? Yes. It becomes 1. So on the top, this portion, this fraction will become 1. Okay. So this becomes 1 by your 2 cos square x by 2 and sin square x by 2. Okay. Now we need to simplify more. So this much is clear. See, here also you can see that square is there, right? Here square is there. Now I need to simplify more. See, how will I do? I'll just rub this thing. So I had 1 by 2 cos square x by 2 and sin square x by 2. Okay. So what will I do? Just look over here. 1 by 2 cos x by 2 sin x by 2. Can I write like this? So what I have done, I have just taken 2 cos x by 2 sin x by 2 together. So what will this will become? It will become sin x. Okay, remember that formula which I mentioned before? I'll write the formula again. That sin 2x is 2 sin x cos x, right? Now suppose I had x only. So that becomes x by 2, x by 2. In the same way, I have written over here. Now what is remaining is cos x by 2 sin x by 2. So this is similar to the first one. So what will I do? I'll just multiply both numerator and denominator with 2. So similarly, I'll get 2 by, so this portion will also become sin x. So now I have sin x into sin x. Hence my answer is 2 by sin square x, or this can be written as 2 cosec square x. So all these conversion you should know, because in the option you have no idea which one will be given. Okay, so either it will be given in this form, either it will be given in this form, or this form, or this form. The problem is all are correct. So there is a section in IIT JAM where it is called multiple select answer, as I mentioned before. So there you might have more than one correct answer. So you actually need to solve and see which all options are fitting. Okay. Yes. So this was clear. Now let's move on to the next question. So what was the next question? Okay. So the next question is, y is equal to natural log of root minus sin x by 1 plus sin x. Okay. Okay. So in the case of log, there is this formula that y dash will be whatever is given over here. Okay. ln and also that becomes 1 by x. Suppose log x is given, so y dash will become 1 by x. So in this way also, this will become your 1 by root of 1 minus sin x by 1 plus sin x. Okay, so this is the first part. Second part is of this entire thing. So what was the entire thing you have to do? Remember, y is equal to root x means what? 1 by 2 root x, right? So here again this will become 1 by 2 root of 1 minus sin x by 1 plus sin x. I know this is going complicated, but it's actually simple. You just need practice. One second now. Okay. So this becomes 1 by root 1 by 2 root 1 minus sin x 1 plus sin x. Okay. Now the next topic is you have to deal with this one. So how you are going to deal? Remember, I told you numerator into the differentiation of this minus and all. So that we'll do right now over here. So into, this becomes very lengthy now. Okay, so now 1 plus, so differentiation of this is going to be your minus cos x into 1 plus sin x minus 1 minus sin x into the denominator ka differentiation. So that becomes cos x divided by 1 plus sin x ka whole square. Okay, guys, are you getting or getting confused? Because this one is very lengthy. Let me know in any step you are not able to understand. Okay. Ramya, Bhavika, are you able to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So now if you solve all these things at the end, so for me the space is becoming less. So what I would like to you do is that just solve this thing, and at the end you should get is minus 6x. Okay. So that is going to be your answer. So if you're not able to solve it, just let me know, but this is how you're going to do. Okay. So let's move on to the next. So the last question is, calculate the derivative of the function y is equal to 2 minus x square cos x plus 2x sin x and at x equal to pi. Now first what we'll do is, first we'll take the derivative. Okay, so first is derivative, that is, so what will be the 2 minus x square ka derivative? It is going to be what? Minus 2x of this cos x, right? And then what will be the derivative of cos x? It is going to be 2 minus x square minus sin x. Then this is actually product formula over here. Oh, I didn't mention that product formula, right? So what is the product formula over here? That you take first this, then derivative of this, plus this into derivative of this. Okay, then you have got 2x sin x. 2x sin x. So this becomes 2 sin x plus 2x cos x. Okay, so what is happening now at the end? When you solve all of these, you will get x square sin x. This and this gets cancelled, this and this becomes, when you open that becomes cancelled. So what at the end you're getting is this. See, minus 2x cos x plus 2x cos x. So this gets cancelled, correct? Then if you open this, this is minus sign over here, minus 2 sin x, then minus x sin x you get. So that also gets cancelled. So at the end, what is left is x square sin x. Now they are saying that at x is equal to pi. Okay, so this will become y as a function of pi will become pi square sin pi. Now the problem is sin pi means it is sin 180 degree, which is 0. Always remember sin 90 is 1 and sin 80 is sin 180 is 0, sin 0 is 0. Okay, then sin 360 is also 0, sin 270 degree is minus 1. So if you remember this, then what is the answer over here? So now we know that sin 180 is 0, so entire thing becomes 0. So what is the answer? 0. So 0 is the answer. So I hope this was clear to all, right?
Yes, ma'am.